Should Wizards of the Coast be selling iconic masters in Walmart and Target? Might seem like a simple enough question to answer, but there's a lot going on here. In this video, we're going to break down both sides of the argument and try to figure out which is better for the game of Magic the Gathering. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, remember to hit that like button, helps out a lot. For those of you who don't know, Iconic Masters is the latest supplemental master set from Wizards of the Coast. It released on November 17th, and to the surprise of most Magic players, the set, out of nowhere, popped up in Walmart and Target in the form of blister packs, 3 booster draft packs selling for MSRP. For most products, this wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, Magic is sold in those big box stores, but master sets have always been different. Since Modern Masters 1, there hasn't been a single master set available for purchase in these non-LGS stores. Is this new development a good thing, a bad thing? Let's find out. We'll begin with the argument that Iconic Masters being sold in Walmart and Target is a bad thing. Your LGS doesn't make nearly as much money as you think it does. Stores don't make money on normal expansion set sealed product. They don't make money on running tournaments. They don't make money on being a great place to just hang out with your friends and learn to play the game and enjoy the community. They make their living on selling singles, snacks or drinks if they offer them, and supplemental products. Master sets from the Vault anthologies, these products are normally exclusive to local game stores with high MSRP and sometimes the ability to charge above that. These products are a financial reward for local game stores. By selling Iconic Masters in Walmart or Target, Wizards devalues the entire set and removes any reason for some people to even go to their LGS. Part of what gave the master set value is difficulty in acquiring it. Once you send something to a big box store, calling it a limited run becomes a little bit like a joke. Let me explain what I mean by that. Big box stores don't care about Magic. They aren't focusing their attention on the product. Walmart doesn't even stock Magic itself. It uses an outside distributor that handles everything for them. They have no idea what's in their store. They get the product, they see the MSRP done, that's as far as it goes. Now, while this may not seem like a big deal, local game stores rely on these products to survive. So when you have a surplus of them at your local Target for MSRP, it kind of takes the wind out of your LGS's sails a bit. Also remember, these stores are huge and don't care about Magic, which means that when they have their 25% off sales or buy one get one free promotions, they don't realize just how much of a steal that ends up being for the consumer. Again, they don't care. They don't see Magic as any different than baseball cards, secondary market, whatever. They're giant corporations. So yeah, there have been sales in Walmart and Target where you can get these draft packs of Iconic Masters for $15 or $20 instead of $30 MSRP, and that's undercutting stores so much that they can't compete, which turns the entire set into a financial wash. That's why you see stores unloading them on TCG Player near cost, such low prices. It's because nothing stocked in Walmart or Target can stay high that long. So why is this bad? If you attend a local game store, this is real bad. Supplemental products like these are the financial lifeblood of your store. Small stores obviously can't compete with Walmart on price. They'll never be able to do that. That's insanity. And when you see big box stores selling 3 packs of Iconic Masters for $6 each, you might go buy those instead of spending your money at your LGS. And even if you do decide to spend your money at your LGS, the entire set is still devalued because Iconic Masters in every Walmart and Target will eventually be bought. Whether it's through special promotions or parents buying them for their kids, or you just wanting to take advantage of MSRP at 3 a.m. on a Thursday, those cards get sold and the market is flooded, which in turn reduces the cost of singles so your store makes even less money. Simply put, local game stores provide a place to play, learn, hang out, and experience the Magic community. They are vital to the success and growth of the larger MTG community. I grew up spending my weekends at my local game store and it shaped who I am today. The value isn't lost on me. To keep these stores in business, Wizards throws them some bones in the form of supplemental products with high MSRP. By taking the value of those away, it becomes that much more difficult for your local store to stay open, which leads to the crux of the issue. Small local game stores that close up shop lose the ability to bring in new players because they aren't there anymore. The physical community is more difficult to see, more difficult to cultivate, and that's obviously not a good thing for Magic. This is the argument against stocking Walmart and Target with Iconic Masters. Now, let's talk about the other side of the coin. I'm going to rip the bandage off right now. Not everyone attends a local game store. In fact, many people don't. Maybe there isn't a local game store within suitable driving distance. Maybe the one that does exist isn't up to your standards. Maybe you don't feel comfortable there. Maybe you and your friends play at your house at the kitchen table and you have no need for a local game store. Maybe they overcharge on singles and boxes and you can't afford to buy anything from them. Maybe they never have what you want in stock. There are a million reasons why someone could not or would not contribute to a local game store. Let's break this down one piece at a time. First, we'll talk about cost. There's a local game store near me that charges $120 USD for a box of Ixalan. Now, if you attend that store, play in their events, use and value their service, then I get it. Support your local economy, keep your favorite place open. But for someone who doesn't, why in the world would they pay $120 for a box of Ixalan when they can get one right now online for 75% of the cost? They wouldn't do that. No one would. And that's what's happening here. These 25% off promotions or buy one, get one free, these bring in people who can't justify paying more. Sure, they also bring in value hunters, but that isn't everyone. Maybe 3 packs of Iconic Masters for $32 is still too much, but maybe it isn't at $20 or $22. From a purely financial standpoint, as a consumer, this is the Amazon versus small business argument all over again. If you can buy cheaper, why not? Cost transitions into my second point really well, value. In the last 5 years, there's been a steadily growing angst at the price of Magic cards, singles, sealed supplemental sets, basically everything besides normal expansion packs and boxes. Players want to play the game, but they just can't afford it. Stocking Walmart and Target with high value packs lowers the value of everything. The barrier to entry getting these cards is much lower, allowing for more players to gain access. What may have been a $200 box a bit longer is already down to $150, sometimes lower. Singles? Mana Drain's the only one above $35 right now. There are only 5 cards at $20 or above. For a master set that printed some highly valued cards, this is low, and that's because the cost was decimated. I've read thousands and thousands of comments of asking for these very cards to be reprinted so players can get them affordably. Want to know a good way of doing that? Give access to everyone. Enter Walmart or Target. Speaking of access to everyone, that's the third point. By selling these cards in Target or Walmart, you appeal to potential new players. Parents buying stocking stuffers for their kids, an increased variety of products draws in Yu-Gi-Oh players or Pokemon players looking for something different. As a matter of fact, this is one of the tactics Pokemon uses right now. They flood these big box stores with new and pretty products, catching the eye of pretty much everyone. Magic can't compete with that, it's why the gift box was created, that's for another video, but my point stands. Against other games trying to draw in the same group of players, you have to put your best foot forward or you're playing from behind before you even get started. By diversifying their offerings, Wizards is trying to change it up, bring in new people, actually compete for market share outside of local game stores. Now, I'm not an idiot. Selling these packs in big box stores makes Wizards more money, so obviously that's a motivation. But they've been trying to get players into local game stores for a while now. Buy a box promos, buy a box pack, standard showdown. They want players in those stores, which means that when they decided to sell Iconic Masters to Walmart, they decided that was more valuable than keeping them LGS exclusive. They have numbers of something somewhere telling them that it's a net positive to do that. It's kind of weird, but it's something to think about. All right, now this is something I've always wanted to address. You know our TCG player links at the end of the video telling you about prices online? Notice that whenever we do that, I always preface it with if your LGS doesn't have it or if they're charging too much. If you attend a local game store and you like it there, you should be supporting them if you can. But that's why we're here right now. Not everyone has that ability, so we're stuck. What's best for Magic? What's best for the game's future? I'm genuinely interested in what you have to say on the issue. I'm still torn because I see both arguments and they both pull at my heartstrings, so please, if you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments and we'll talk about it. I do hope you enjoyed the video and sincerely, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. This video is brought to you in part by TCGplayer.com. Iconic Masters is out and as affordable as ever. If you don't have a local game store or yours is charging too much, you can grab yourself a box on the cheap right now from TCG Player for $150. Great cards, amazing draft environment, can't go wrong. Click the link on the screen to grab the amazingness and enjoy.